Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with the 10th layout using the February hip kit. I'm showing you some of the stuff that I might be using, and a lot of it is scraps and some cut aparts and just leftover die cuts. And I'm going to use quite a bit of the chipboard sheet on this layout. But first what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that Dear Lizzie stencil or template that we got in the color add-on, and then I'm going to use that Avery L ink, and it's called Mint to Be, and that came in the kit, a color add-on kit. I believe it was last month from the February hip kit, but the color matched that We Are Memory Keepers background to a T, and I just love that tone on tone, and just adds a lot of texture to the background. And this is the pattern paper that I had taken one sheet and I had cut out all the doors, and that I'm basically using on every layout as a way to a foundation for all my clusters. So I want to mount my photo on some mint cardstock, but I don't want to waste the cardstock. So what I do is I just mat it on the inside. And like I said in my video yesterday, my last video, I usually got a lot of 8.5 by 11 cardstock when I was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, because I used to do card classes and stuff. Yeah, I don't do cards at all now, but I used to before, and I just don't like doing cards anymore. What I ended up doing is I ended up throwing out all the cards that I had done, so I don't do cards. So I don't buy 8.5 by 11 cardstock anymore. So what I do is I just gut the inside out because I don't want to waste the 12 by 12. I end up using that branding strip as a grounding, almost like a shelf for everything, for my photo, for an embellishment cluster. And I'm going to try and use a lot of these 3x3 cut aparts, and that again, I think it was Heidi Swap September Sky pattern paper, and one of the sides was all a cut apart 3x3, so I cut all those apart and I pretty much used them all up. I think I'm going to be starting layout, it's either 14 or 15, I'm not quite sure, and that's going to be my last layout, I believe, with the kit. And I'm going to be doing that today. And then before I jump to my March kit, I'm going to be doing my February Project Life layouts. So now that I like the way everything is sitting, I'm going to glue everything down, because I think that's part of the reason why sometimes my layouts take a little long to do, is because I don't glue everything down right away. This time I just glued everything down. And another thing, I'm pretty sure this layout here, I wasn't watching anything. I just was scrapping. I didn't have anything running on my computer watching it. So you end up scrapping it a little faster that way. Sometimes I'm just in the mood that I don't want to listen to anything. You know, you've just had one of those days that it was just loud, we'll say, and you just don't want to listen to anything. And so I was in one of those moods. I didn't want to listen to anything, so this layout actually went super fast. So now I'm going to pull out that 12 by 12 chipboard sheet that we got in the embellishment add-on, I believe, and I'm going to use some of the chipboard elements that are on that sheet. So there's a little circle one that says photo archive, and then there's little chevron arrows. There's a little number 3, and there was the 3 of us that we had gone, and this is a picture of my kids, and they're playing air hockey, and that was while we were camping last summer. And then I'm going to use some of the puffy stickers that came in the kit. I'm going to use 3 of them in the aqua color. And then I'm going to use a chipboard butterfly also. And then I'm going to use, again, some of those doors as grounding elements for my embellishment clusters. Now, to look at it now, I think I would put that door on the other side. I ended up putting it here because I didn't, I'll tell you why I put it there, exactly where I'm putting it. Because I don't like the way the pattern paper ends and then the 3x3 card ends. It was very squarish and I didn't like that. So by adding that door with the round, it just kind of finished that side well, because I didn't like the sharp edges of that pattern paper. So that's why I ended up putting it there. And then I'm going to add that chipboard butterfly, and then there's a chipboard arrow. And this layout, I kept it in the teal and the black. And I'm going to end up doing some splatters in the teal. And I'm not going to go back and add some, but I think I should have added some black India ink to this too. And maybe when I do my Killikit video, if I have a few seconds before I start the video, maybe I'll put it on before, so you'll see whether or not I decide to put the black ink before I do my Killikit video. And that's pretty much going to finish the layout. I'm going to add some enamel dots, and those I'm going to get from my stash, because the ones I have left from the kit that we got in the kit don't coordinate with this layout. And I mean, this is layout number 10, so I've pretty much done a pretty good dent in all my embellishments and all my pattern papers. And like I said, I think I'm going to end up having, it's either 14 or 15 layouts with this kit. So tons and tons of pages. And you're going to see once I do my Killikit video, I don't have a lot of stuff left. And that's the way I like it. I like to really kill these kits. So now I went to my stash and I went to get some of these black foam thickers, and I'm going to spell out my title, and I'm going to make it so that it ends on that strip and kind of lays on the photo too. So that little shelf, I'm going to use it there, and I'm going to use some distress stain, and I think that's in that new color, that it's the January color, and oh my goodness, I can't remember what it's called, but it's the new color from Tim Holtz, the January color. And that's it. Here are some close-ups of some of the embellishment clusters. And the page is done. Like I said, super quick layout. So if you're enjoying these videos, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up just to let YouTube know. So thanks for watching. Bye.